This is the point at which I think Peter and I agree. There were, of course, great outrageous protests when he was appointed at Princeton, and I said to my friends, well, I'm in two minds about this because through my knowledge of Peter Singer, he wonderfully clarifies debates, and he is a modest and genial man whom I respect and like personally. He believes quite appalling things, which I find impossible in some ways to put into polite language, my response to some of his views, because I think they are absolutely appalling. But he has the great merit of honesty and candor in the way he expresses his position. And for every Peter Singer in the bioethics world, you will find 100 others who will stand here and who will fudge. And I think it is very important for us, and that is why I think to call this the debate of the century is perhaps not entirely immodest. Of course, neither Peter nor I is a native-born American, so we are unable to comment on the use of extravagant language in this context. But it does seem to me that in clarifying this question of whether to be human is what is absolutely, crucially, centrally significant, or whether it's to be human and to be able to do stuff, to be able to have competencies, or maybe not to be human and to be able to do stuff and have competencies. Between those two positions, there is absolutely no middle ground. And those of us who believe in the radical indivisibility of human dignity, I think find ourselves welcoming the clarity which comes from an interlocutor who takes the view that in being human in itself, there is nothing special. It's all a matter of what competencies you have, what morally relevant characteristics you have, to use one of Peter Singer's terms, and who will write a book with a colleague with the title, Should the Baby Live? And answer no.
Well, sometimes I think is the answer.
Peter Singer, I think